Hey folks, Mike McDowell coming at you from one of my favorite haunted cemeteries here in Porter County, Indiana. Please join us on our Porter County Haunted Terror Tours for this year. We've got a lot of great stuff to see. But one of the stories I wanted to share with you is a story I often get asked. Mike, is there anything that's ever scared you? Maybe you guys have seen something. Maybe you've once been scared by something. But as a ghost hunter, it's been a long time since I've really had to change my underwear because I got so scared. Put it that way. But in any case, I have been scared. Back in the early days, I was ghost hunting in a cemetery down in Evansville, Indiana. Friend Billy Miller had taken us out there to this really cool site where there was Native Americans buried on the ground to one side, and the cemetery dated back to the 1800s. There was no houses anywhere around. And the time of the night, it's about 3 a.m. Now we pulled up out at this cemetery and it was totally black. There was nothing around us. No houses had been around us for the last half hour as we drove down these gravel roads to reach this desolate cemetery. As we pulled up, we had a foreboding feeling that something wasn't right. Now as we pulled up, our headlights bounced off of some animal that ran across the cemetery in front of us. Perhaps a raccoon or a cat. But as I got out of the car, a certain sensitivity to me told me that there was some overwhelming power over the cemetery. Some spirit protecting the land. And as we walked into that cemetery and began to walk around, I felt compelled to make my way to the back corner of this cemetery. There was a group of about 8 of us. We started to wander through the cemetery, and I told them, folks, be careful out here, there's something that's just not right. I don't often get uneasy, but when I do, it's a good thing to let people know, right? So in any case, I made my way to that back corner. I began recording, trying to get some EVP. EVP stands for electronic voice phenomena, trying to get that voice on recording. So I stood towards the back there. Again, my sensitivities kind of kicked in. Not claiming to be a psychic, but I do pay attention and I go with my gut feeling. There was something there in front of me. A spirit. I could feel one spirit trying to hold another one back that was really angry with us. And I felt a warning. Leave. Get out. So I've never done this since, never done it before. I turned to my crew and I said, folks, we got to go. Something is not right. As we turned to leave, the guy next to me snapped a picture and it illuminated the cemetery for a moment, and all of us saw a ball of light about the size of a man's head float across that cemetery in front of us. It was going about walking speed. Now we ran for the cars at that point, saying the Lord's Prayer along the way, hoping that whatever was out there didn't get us. We hopped in our car, we drove away, and we finally reached that gas station that was about a half an hour down the road. We got out and we were high-fiving each other because it was one of the darn coolest things we had ever seen. But folks, I wanted to share that story with you here at one of my favorite cemeteries here in the Valparaiso area. I hope you'll join us this year on our Porter County Haunted Terror Tours. My name is Mike McDowell. Thanks again.